India's 11th President, Bharat Ratna, father of India's nuclear program, APJ Abdul Kalam, has died. The government will declare a national mourning of 7 days. We're told the former president collapsed during a public lecture in IIM Shillong. He was taken directly to the Bethany Hospital there, where he was pronounced dead of a massive cardiac arrest. Perhaps fittingly for a man who went back to teaching, lecturing and writing right after his term as president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's last act was lecturing students. Known as the Missile Man of India, Dr. Kalam was renowned for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. He spent 40 years of his life as both a scientist and then a science administrator, primarily at the Defence Research and Development Organization, the DRDO, the Indian Space Research Organization. After that, involved in India's civilian space program, also playing a pivotal role in India's Pokhran 2 nuclear tests in 1998. Well, we've been getting a range of reactions to Dr. Kalam's death. Joining me now on the phone line is Anupam Kher, I believe. Thank you very much for speaking to NDTV, sir. Your memories of any personal interaction with President Kalam?
Well, I have several memories. I have my first memory of him at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, and I was one of those honored ones, lucky ones who was given a Padma Shri by him, and I thought he must not be knowing much about movies. But as he was putting that medal on my shirt and on my coat, and he said, "I've seen many of your films." I think he had the capacity to inspire anybody. And there was so much of simplicity and with so much of warmth and so much of love. Then I attended his lectures, I read his books, and I was once again in Calcutta on a panel.
Right.
And I think he had the most infectious smile in the world.
Yes.
We'll miss that smile. We will miss his and he was a youth icon for a person who was in his late 70s and then early 80s. He really was.
Mr. Kher, thank you very much indeed for sharing those thoughts with us. We're also joined on the phone line now by LK Advani. Advani ji, thank you very much for speaking to NDTV at this point. Your memories, Mr. Advani, of President APJ Abdul Kalam, a truly amazing life, bringing science, bringing hope, bringing motivation to so many people around the country.
In fact, when we chose him as our president, at that point of time, I had known him very casually. But the entire period that we saw him working as president, he literally gave us an impression of being a person who was flawless in all respects and so ideally suited for the post of president for which he was being chosen. In fact, Dr. Kalam's personality harmonized science and spirituality. And the fact that he continuously engaged with the younger generation and would never avoid responding to a request to attend a gathering of youth demonstrated that he was a lifelong learner and a lifelong teacher. Until the last breath of his life, he was serving the country. In fact, it's remarkable that his last function also was at an IIM in Shillong.
Yes. Mr.
For
Advani,
me, I cannot forget
Yes, yes.
that it was he who graciously released my autobiography in 2008. He will be remembered by generations to come as an ideal Indian. I offer my heartfelt condolences to members of his immediate family. May his soul rest in peace.
Mr. Advani, thank you so much for those words. Anything that you would like to remark upon of Dr. Kalam's tenure as president, someone who followed his own instincts in almost all situations?
I remember that when we were invited to Akshardham some time back, where he was to release a book written by him in respect of the greatness of Pramukh Swami. He released that book. It was the last book that he released. It was titled Transcendence, My Spiritual Experiences with Pramukh Swami. I was present at the launch function of the book.
Right.
And it's an excellent book, really, worth reading. Not merely its title, but even every page of its content.
All right, Mr. Advani, thank you very much indeed.